Hey, g'day trader, Sam here from Trade to Prosper. Giving another review, and this time it's GNO. And what a move it was, and if we were looking at the time, it's really aligned with this accumulation period, very similar to, that's right, uh, optimism at one stage. And optimism really went strong and high. So we might have a bit of a comparison, and let's just bring out optimism and see if we can leverage any of this. So you can see optimism, very similar bottom accumulation, and we had that SOS level, and then a bit of a pullback, and up it went. So this seems to be, it's got probably one more room. So this is where the previous top was, and you can see optimism. It went to the previous top and then came back down. So we are probably likely to come back down. However, we also have one more level above. So is this wave 3 to 4? So let's add in Elliott wave. Yes, so it's looking at 3 to 4, and so wave 5 should be, in my opinion, right here. Looking for a short. So if this comes up to that level, breaks up, then that completes wave 5, and let's just do that. Sometimes it's good to look at previous charts that look very familiar, and somewhere here, wave 5. And then if you look at optimism, it takes a while for it to come back down, but it does come back down. And the neckline, and in our case, if it does break down, this is the neckline. So let's just type that in, where we can look at previous, look for another short if it was to come up. This is the strategy that I'm starting to pick up a fair bit. And let's look at this from another perspective. That's a 4-hour chart. I want to put in my 10 and 20 moving average, and I want to put my MACD. Where are we there? Get rid of the crossover. It doesn't really help there, so let's go into a small time frame. So that's pretty bearish. That doesn't look good, and that doesn't look good either. So let's just add in the RSI. So bearish divergence is taking place, obviously, and however, this level, let's just do that for a sec. This is my level of interest. That's one level, and what we need to do, this is the bottom of it. So we've got the range, and we've got the top. We're just going to use this as a top. Now let's add our Fibonacci to it. What we need to do is reverse this one. So the 10 and 20 moving average is there. However, let's just look at the MACD. No, I don't like the MACD. Let's look at that's a bit better. And I do like the fact that if it could come down to this level here, the 618 level, it hits the 20 moving average, it's going to be a nice entry. However, there's nothing. So this is a cradle method. I don't see any candles. Actually, that might not be a bad candle there, but that wick didn't do it. And what we got another 17 minutes. So no entry there yet. Maybe we just wait for it to go above. But I do see this likely to have one more move to the upside. I don't see it going really high. And so that might mean that Bitcoin might have another go as well, and Ethereum. Either way, I do feel like this is the case, and let's just get rid of that. So we have that move, we have the accumulation, and that was a breakout trade, give or take a bit, not the best. But if you knew the bigger picture, you would have taken that. Yep. And so this is A, B, C, D, E, and then up we go. So I do see this coming up to that level, and then it's probably a good time to do a short from that level. But to do that short, you will need to wait and see what kind of candlesticks there are, or you take your chances. Most of it is going to be aligned with Bitcoin, so it's not much of a history, and it is similarly aligned with this type of chart. Um, we could probably say that this would have been probably some other chart would have probably had that. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look, and I'll just get a pause. I did check the coin market, and basically that's where it pretty much started on 29. So we have that, and so that's all I got, guys. I think it will go up to that level, and Bitcoin will probably find its top, rough around there, or just go sideways, and this does break up to the upside, and then I think very similar to this, we just see this coming down strongly, and if we see that fail, we see that pass drop, then we can use another strategy, and I'll give me a sec. We can use this strategy. Yep, we'll align it with this, and if it does work there, so our point A is there with 3 years, and what we do is we just play this setup, swing failure. Yep, and our B is there, and so we just got to check to see if this drops, and then we can make our move. Yep. So there you go. You've got a bit of a trading strategy. You need to know Elliott Wave, and these tools do come in handy. So I'm just going to leave it at that. There's not much else to talk about. That's likely to be a nice opportunity to short. In the short time, you can probably make, if it comes down to here, potentially 7, 8, 9%, maybe 7%. And this looks like the 0.5 could be an ideal position as well, because that wick's there. So that might be the case where it's there. The 0.5 Fibonacci, it's still smack bang, and we are convergent with the RSI. So the MACD. So it's all looking good, except for this. That doesn't help. But the MACD is what I'm looking at. So I'm going to leave that, guys. Please give me a like and share, and see how we go. Talk to you soon. Cheers.